Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Colombia. Actually, it's Nueva Gran Colombia now, so we're on our way to getting the actual full-on Gran Colombia at some point. We do need parts of Panama. I think we need some of Ecuador, Peru, and I think we need some of Venezuela as well. So, and possibly parts of Brazil. At least we did in Victoria too. I think we need some of Brazil. So, I don't know if it's the same thing here or not. But anyway. What are we doing right now? We are starting to get some more units out. We're up to, what are we up to? Let's see, 14, it looks like. That's not too bad. We'll definitely be able to roll over Ecuador pretty easily, and I actually think we have a pretty good chance of doing some pretty good stuff against, Peru over here. Could also justify here, I suppose, just to get things going faster, right? I mean, we're probably going to want to go after them right after we're going after Ecuador anyway. Now, when you declare, like, justify war, do you justify over, like, everything? Like, I didn't do everything on Ecuador because I don't really have a good way to get to their islands right now. But, so I didn't think it was worth, you know, justifying over there. But, like, if we were just to say all of this stuff. Now, I know we don't have enough political power for all of this. It lasts 560 days. Wow, that's a long time. I don't think we need everything to justify, do we? I don't know. What do we need for our decisions? We need Pastaza, Loreto, Panama, and Ecuadorian states. So Pastaza, Loreto. We already said no Panama's up there. Pastaza and Loreto. So, that's these two. So why don't we justify war goals for those two? Loreto and Pastaza. We need a little bit more political power. That's fine. We can get that here soon enough. We're training our troops, so we're getting some army experience. We are training our air force at the moment, so we're getting some experience for that. I'm assuming there's a way to exercise our two little sad destroyers here as well. Although I don't actually know what that would be. Do we have a commander? No, we don't. So I guess if we add you guys to a fleet. Fuel, hold. I don't want to delete it. Refit, repair, automatic reinforcement. Repair priority high. Okay. Well, if we say, I don't know, come out here or something, like what are we talking about here? Caribbean Sea. I mean, can we do here? Oh, here we go, down here. Naval exercise. That's what we want to do. That's not what we wanted. We want to grab you. Grab you. Naval exercises. Oh, are you doing it already? Oh, you're already doing it. We're good. Okay. So you're doing a naval exercise. I think that's going to be fine. We need to just get some points just so we have them. You know, because why not? Anything else we want to do right this second? I don't think so. We are currently working on collectivist ethos, so we can get a few more fascist points just to make sure our fascism is locked in solid. We're also researching radio for some more reinforcement rate, research speed from computing machine, and delay to get a little bit more organization. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and unpause. Going at full on high speed because there's not really much going on right now anyway. Figured we might as well. How many points do we need to completely reform that Mountaineer division? Because I like to reform that and probably just turn all these things into Mountaineer divisions, maybe. Although there might be a limit to what we can do. Let's see here. What we got here? Esteban Figueroa denounces Ecuadorian ideals. Gets event. Okay. I guess this is just a thing. That's an our guy, is it? Oh, it is our guy. He just didn't look the same. Let's see here. If we pick up one of these armies, I think it tells us up here. Doesn't it tell us somewhere? Let's see. Not there. Armies. All of our armies. Okay, so I think it tells us somewhere here how many elite. You currently have 0 of our 24 allowed special force battalions. Okay, so we have 14 divisions, currently 70 battalions. So we can only have 24 battalions of elite forces. Okay, so that's fair. So if we wanted to do some elite forces, we may have to keep them kind of small. Maybe augment some of these guys with them. We'll have to look into that. So we can't change everybody over to elite forces, which I guess that makes sense. That seems like a fair thing to limit us by. And honestly, we may want to use our experience to modify these first then. Decisions available. What do we got here? We've got improved worker conditions. I could do that one, but actually I do want to go ahead and start getting this thing going. So, justify war goal. Conquer. Loreto and Pastaza. Go ahead and send that. It's going to take us a while to get that one. I figured, I mean, it's going to take us longer to get this one than it will for Ecuador. I'm sure we'll be long done with the Ecuador battle before we have to worry about this one. So that's fine. Does Japan have no limit? Can we go ahead and just grab this whole army, actually. Can we go ahead and draw an offensive line? Was it right-click? Just offensive line up to there, I guess. Just cross. I mean, it should be pretty quick and easy to get across. Honestly, we may only have to take Quito to get what we need. So, but I figure we get that. I think you get some organization, don't you? For or something. Is it organization or planning? I think it's planning, actually. While we're doing that, so that'll be fine. Get that going. Get them working towards that direction. We are getting some attrition right now, but that's just because we're training. Once we get up to 20, we may look at see what we can do with the organization that we have now, or the armies that we have now. National focus completed. All right, let's go check that one out. So that is going to give us some less democracy support, which is fine. We can come down here to nationalism focus. Do we need this, though? Oh, down here will get us more recruitable population. That'd be kind of nice. And some army experience. Oh, that would be actually really nice. You know what? We may keep going down this road after all. Especially since we can get the army experience. And I think that'll be useful. We're not full on fascist right now anyway. So just in case it has a negative effect on us, I think it'd be good for us to just keep going that direction. And I think the army experience itself is going to be well worth it. Angered by Peruvian posturing. What we got here? Events or decisions timeout. Fair enough. Prepares for great struggle. Apparently we're going to be having a great struggle with Peru. So we can't do the improved working conditions yet. I don't know that we want to right now, to be honest. We must rally behind this cause. So how long do we have? We're only about just a little over halfway. Alright, we're up to 20 on our army stuff. So let's come over here to recruit and deploy division designer. And I guess we'll look at this one first. Oh, this is a really sad little division. I mean, I think the width you usually want is like 20. I do think we would want some support artillery. Possibly even some recon. I don't know that we need anti-air yet. Yeah, we just don't have enough to get all of this stuff that we want. We could add in at least the artillery, I suppose. Do we want to keep the cavalry? Does the cavalry do anything for us? Cavalry increases our defense, actually increases our breakthrough a bit. Well, not as much as the infantry do, though. So would the infantry just be straight up better? I mean, they're very similar. 23.1 defense, 22.4, 3.1, 3.0, 7.2, 7.2, 1. Suppression is higher. Organization is higher. But that's about it. They're very similar. I mean, I know cavalry are really good for, suppressing, people. So we probably want to have some that are, some cavalry in our, police forces and things of that nature, if you will. So that might be something we want to do. We're already adding artillery. If we go ahead and add the infantry here, remove that and add infantry there. Like, how much would it cost us to get, you know, this all the way up to a 20 width with our recon for sure. Don't know that we need the anti-air just yet. Could put some actual artillery here. Gives us quite a bit more breakthrough. Like, is there a reason? Why would you have? I mean, I get support artillery. I mean, if we do regular artillery, what's the combat width? It's +3, so it actually gives us an odd number combat width. Because I think, like I said, 20 is usually a good sweet spot. So probably for now, just these early divisions, all we probably would want to do is something like that. 20 width gets us the artillery, gets us some recon, gets us a little bit more breakthrough and things like that. Gets us the engineering company. Something like that. So we need 55. That is a lot. Can we at least get it a little bit closer? If we got rid of the recon, because I definitely want the artillery. It's 25. I mean, it's a 10 width at least, so that's a thing. 4 of these would be the full, or actually, what is our total width? I mean, it's at least a multiple of 10 is what I'm trying to get at. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's save this. It's going to convert all of our current guys, so it's going to eat into probably our manpower and everything else in between. We might not even have enough manpower for all this, but I feel like going ahead and locking that in, and it should convert all these guys, right? All these guys should now need reinforcements. Also probably lowers their overall experience as well. Missing equipment. So we are missing equipment. So we got a lot needed for reinforcements. Okay, fair enough. Low manpower. Okay, that's all understandable. We probably will want to swap in. Where is it? Is it here? No. It's one of these, isn't it? There we go. Probably want to swap in one of these. Not that one. Oh, there we go. Increase one of these here soon. So we may just need to go ahead and get up to 150 to be able to get that. That'll be fine. So we're up to 16. Research finished. Okay. Let's actually come over here and let's just do one more for now. And we'll slow this down just a little bit. So that'll get us up to 20 based on what we have now. And that, you know, we'll stop there. See where we want to go from that. We may add a few companies of mountaineers with that. Computing machine. All right. Increase research speed. What year are we at? We are at 1938. So we can get decryption over here. We can also get encryption. We can get radio detection. I don't know that we need radio detection right this second. This fire control system is for some of the ship stuff that they have now. I mean, decryption is a thing. It could be useful. Industry, anything in 38? Not really. Conversion speed, I don't think we need right this second. Air doctrines, I don't know that we need air doctrines right away. I mean, getting them eventually could be a thing. Start getting some bombers and stuff. I mean, that would be a thing. Start getting some sort of bombers or something of that nature. Naval bombers, close air support. Close air support actually could be useful, probably. Yeah, because these guys have, what, a good ground attack, don't they? Because our current fighters have what, ground attack of nothing, actually. I was going to say, I thought they had something, but they have a whole lot of nothing. They have naval attack of 2. These guys have a naval attack of 3. Got the regular bombers over here. Ground attack of 3. Anyway, I'm thinking about just researching these. I don't know that we'll use them right away, but it might be interesting to throw into the mix. Research slot available. We got another slot available as well. Some more artillery. We're still a little bit early for any of these. The anti-tank, I don't think we're going to jump on right away. I don't think we need any of the armor. It's just not going to be useful for us in the mountains right now. We're still a little bit early for some of this. The maintenance company could be useful. Military police could be useful. Probably some of this stuff. There we go. The improved infantry equipment right there. Available points in reserve, or planes in reserves, I should say. Let's see. Is there a way to just increase this one? Oh, I guess we can just say... Just reinforce as much as you can for right now. We'll just make sure everybody... All the planes can go there if they're available. Low manpower, I know that. Decisions available. We could grab this improved working conditions. Does lower our factory output. But it could keep working our stability up a little bit higher. Which honestly might not be a bad thing. But that's going to be 100. No, we want to save onto that. Because we want to go ahead and get our manpower boosted up a little bit. Missing equipment production. What missing equipment are we... Or what equipment are we missing? Does it tell us? Artillery. Oh, we actually don't even have artillery. Fair enough. Let's get you down here. We don't have any available factories at the moment. We got one plugged in there that we'll get soon. What am I looking for? Construction. We're not building any more factories right now, so actually what we're going to want to do then is swap something over. Got a lot of... I mean, we've got enough infantry equipment for what we have right now. The rest is just going to be upgrades. So I'm going to... How do I get rid of you? Let's just do that. And that'll give you there. And then we'll just plug that in up there. If we ever get another one, that'll go into infantry equipment first. We're not super low on... We only need 240. Which, I mean, at 2.5 a week, it's going to take us a while. But I think that'll start ramping up and we'll be okay. We are missing tungsten at the moment, though. So... I think there's tungsten down in one of these, isn't there? I think it's in Peru. Actually, let's see here. Resources. I think Peru had tungsten. Yeah, down here. It's not a much. Not a whole lot, but it's some. The 4th International. How many internationals will there be? So, overall world tension is at 34%. Still got this decision available. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck you because, again, we're going to try and see if we can get the manpower first. And I think that'll be fine. Insufficient resources, low manpower, all the things. Stuff about Versailles. Hungary joins the Axis. They are prepared for the worst. Nationalism focus. Perfect. All right, so it's going to be even more nationalism. This will get us some more army experience. And gets us some more recruitable population, which obviously is something we need right this second. German Reich claims Mamel. Alright, so where are we at here? Almost there. We're actually 20 days away. I mean, are we still like reorganizing and things like that, or are we going to be okay? We may want to stop training. But honestly, I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to steamroll over these guys, I'm sure. Alright, there we're at 150. So let's come over here to change this to... We can go limited conscription. We could, let's see. I mean, limited conscription should be fine for right now. Yeah, we'll go for that for now. I think it's going to be fine. Because we were at volunteer only. It's only going to give us like an extra percentage or something like that. But presumably that's some population. Maybe not. Maybe it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. He doesn't seem to have gone up at all. Justification is done. Okay, so there's our first infantry. Or no, second one, sorry. We can come down here. We got a boost to this one already. So that one actually wouldn't be too bad. Extra defense? You know, why not? Since we've already got the boost, I figure we might as well go ahead and do this one. Alright, so we got that. Low manpower, available war goal. Okay, so if we come over here, declare our first war. I mean, I know they're guaranteed by the United States, but we should... It shouldn't matter. I think they're going to leave us alone because this kind of war here. So declare war on you. We'll come over here. We will, I guess, stop exercising and execute battle plans. Oh, that's not that. Where's the execute battle plan button? There it is. planet is superior enemy. How is the enemy superior? One thing we will do is let's grab our airplanes. Almost got 100 of them. Wow. And let's have them. So we want them here. I mean, it's not. They're not covering all of it, but they should be covering at least a little bit of this front line. And we want them doing. Look, how do we do the missions again? I totally forget. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, it's up here. I felt like there was a different spot, like in some of the old videos I used to watch. But no, this is definitely different. We'll go ahead and checkbox that. Checkbox that. Can't do that at the same time. No, I can't. Okay. I didn't think so. So yeah, come over here and we'll just do all this. That's fine. So you're going to be doing those for now. And our army. Anything here we want to change? I mean, they got the offensive line. I don't know. I'm just going to activate it. I can't imagine that we're actually at a disadvantage. I know it's mountains. Don't get me wrong. The mountains, I'm sure, are very highly defensible, but surely we will be okay. I'll go ahead and slow down the speed a little bit for just this first little bit, just to see what it looks like. We probably should have let them have a little bit more organization and stuff. Like, what's the green bar? Yeah, the green bar is organization. We should have let them have their organization higher. But I think because I just clicked this go, I think they'll wait till the organization gets a little bit higher before they actually start advancing. So I think we'll be okay. We are at war. Low manpower. We got a little bit of manpower from that stuff. We must rally behind this cause. Alright, so come on. Obviously, we're not going that fast. I don't know that I want to just advance. Once the green bar fills up, I might actually force this. But I also think they're just going to go ahead and go once it fills up already. Let's see here. Really, the enemy? How is the enemy stronger? Are we at war with somebody else that I'm not, like, realizing? What am I looking for? I'm looking for diplomacy. No, we're just at war with you. There's no way we... I mean, you're in the mountains, don't get me wrong, but you're not... I can't imagine you're stronger. Okay, there we go. Now we're actually attacking. So I figured we would attack once the green bar is filled up. Truth be told, we probably have too many troops on this line. I don't know. In fact, we could probably see... Oh, there's actually our attack plan. Are you guys even doing anything? No, you guys are attacking. So that's going to give us a double, two fronts. Two attacks, I should say. Two, what am I trying to say? Coming at them from two different angles at the very least. So we're winning that one. We're actually losing a couple of these. We are in the mountains. I mean, I wanted to get the Mountaineer divisions before we really got going on this. I probably could have swapped some of these over to Mountaineer divisions with just what Mountaineers we had. And it might have been just enough to just give us a little bit of a punch. We're going to start getting some more experience, though, from all of this. So maybe we can deck out those Mountaineer divisions and be fine. Now, we're starting to win a couple on these wings. Of course, the city here in the middle is going to be a little harder. But once we get it a little more surrounded, we'll be able to attack it from more angles. And I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Anything else we need to do right this second? I mean, let's see here. If we check where are we looking for? How do we see the battles? I know I'm being dumb. I apologize. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, how do I see the battle? I was trying to click on the actual units. So we're attacking from multiple directions. So that's what I said. And he has a negative penalty because of our air superiority. I like that his flag is basically the same as ours, in a lot of ways. Just we have a big old symbol on it. He's got a smaller symbol. But yeah, no, we should be fine here. We should be... Combat width is 120. We're at 60 right now, so we're definitely full width. We've actually got a guy that's a trickster. He's got better reconnaissance, and he's got an urban assault specialist. So that's kind of cool. More movement, attack, and defense. That's not too bad. So yeah, we definitely have air superiority. I mean, this should go... These battles should go pretty quickly. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit more. Our offense is going well. I feel like some of these symbols look new to me. Oh, and here's the... Oh, combat logs. Wow. Okay, that's cool. A lot of this stuff looks... I don't remember some of these. So again, I haven't played this really hardly at all, but I've seen a lot of videos for people, and some of these symbols and different things like, that they have look new to me. All right, so now we're better. I think it was just because we were unorganized and things like that. It was just showing us in a bad state. But really, once we get Quito, is it Quito? Is that how you pronounce that? I actually think this will be over because I don't. Well, is this a? Oh, that's a victory point. So we probably have to get both of these. Could force the issue here. History will be written through our victory. He's got a lot more, troops on his border than I expected. But once we get Ecuador, we'll be able to have a big border, or like a big, big border here, and a lot of areas that we can attack towards him. So we're gonna get this over here. Is a troop coming down here by any chance? Yeah, one's already coming down here. That's gonna be fine. You guys are already about to move into there. We got you guys going in through there. Okay, that's good. I mean, honestly, I don't know that I'll change anything here. Is anybody going at this guy here in the middle? Not at the moment. We've only got one little small avenue of attack, so I think once we get this territory, we'll probably go after that. Or this guy over here will swoop in there. Getting this airfield will be nice for the Peru side. Since this airfield seems a bit limited on range, this one should have a lot better range to get at some of the Peru things. Although Lima is way down here, so I don't know that we'll be able to use our air superiority for that. Alright, so what are you doing? You're probably just reorganizing yourself. I know I can, force the issue here a little bit, but this is kind of one of my earliest battles. I'm going to kind of let the computer just do its, tactics for the moment. And then as we get a little more used to it, I'll probably start forcing the issue a bit more. We are currently winning. We're actually about to take Quito. We've already got this victory point. There's some infantry equipment right there. That's obviously going to help us a lot in this particular battle as well. Might as well grab the support weapons. It's just a free upgrade. We don't even have to change our production or anything. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll see if we can finish off Ecuador here pretty quickly and go from there. So I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.